everyone, my name is Julie Schoen and I'm here with yoginiology.com today to take you through this 30-minute yoga flow class that I call Getting Sideways. So we're going to be doing a lot of side planks. See, that's clever. So Vasisthasana has a ton of really awesome variations that we can play with. So in this Get Sideways 30-minute yoga flow class, we'll be moving in and out through some variations, and while we're doing that, we'll be building strength and endurance in our shoulders and our arms and our backs and our core. So it's a really good way to get kind of the whole upper body strength thing going on, and it doesn't take that long to have a really nice practice. So let's go ahead and get started. You don't need any props unless you know that you need props. So let's go ahead and come to all fours to start. So coming into tabletop with your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, about hip width apart, and just begin moving the spine and becoming aware of the breath. So you can move through like a traditional cat-cow, or as I heard my friend and yoga teacher Keisha Wixom this weekend say, jump roping your spine, which is a nice way to think about getting into the other kind of dimension of the spine. So just moving around, taking some really deep and purposeful inhalations through the nose and exhalations either out through the nose, or if you just need to like let that shit go, out through the mouth. Relaxing the jaw. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, just starting to stretch out and just welcoming yourself to your practice today. So as you do this, just start to gently become aware of pulling your navel in towards the spine. So it's like a really mild hug in, and that will help you as we do move through some of these balancing postures on our arms, that slight engagement in the belly. Okay, let's go ahead and walk the hands a little bit further forward, turning the hands out just slightly so that the index finger is in line with the long edge of your mat. You're going to push pretty fiercely through the fingertips, all of your fingers, and then down even through kind of the base of the thumb. Feel like you're sucking up the center of your hand. Start to tuck the toes under. Magnetize the forearms towards each other and begin to hover your knees up off the ground. Take another deep breath in, out through the mouth. Then start to draw the chest towards the thighs. Keep pulling the navel in towards the spine, forearms towards each other, gripping the mat fiercely. And then with an exhale, start to straighten the legs. Doesn't matter if your heels touch the ground or not. Drawing the ears back by the biceps, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, you're going to push up through your upper back like you're inflating the serratus muscles up towards the sky, and then bring yourself into a plank pose. So shoulders stacking over the wrists. Start to take the inner thighs, so like the inseam of your legs, up towards the sky. Pull the navel in, look forward, and then exhale, rounding through the spine first, coming back into down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, feeling the engagement of the core, float back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let's step the right foot halfway up the mat. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Turn your right toes to the right 90 degrees. And inhale, bring the right arm up. You're going to take the right hand, bring it behind the head, lean the head back as you start to turn your chest up towards the sky, shine your face towards the sun. Exhale, bring the right hand down, turn the toes the other way, so come onto the left heel, come onto the ball of the right foot, and then inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, reach the left arm over the ears as you start to lift the hips up towards the sky. And then exhale, set the left hand down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float the body forward, plank. Exhale, bend the knees, butt up, downward facing dog. Do that again. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Bend the knees, butt up, chest towards the thighs. Push the heels down, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. You're just going to bend the elbows slightly. So we're not doing a full chaturanga. Just a little bit until the arms start to shake. Keep the elbows in close to the ribs. Spread through the fingers. Push back up, downward facing dog. Step the left foot halfway up the mat. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Turn your left toes 90 degrees. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Then take the hand behind the head. Lean the head back as you shine the heart up. Exhale, left hand down, switching sides. So ball of the left foot, heel the right foot down. Inhale, reach the right arm up, and then lift the hips up as you bring the right hand over the head, bicep by the ear. Exhale, hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave the body forward, bend the knees. Exhale, back, down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, float forward. Bend the knees, exhale, back. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step it back. Inhale, come forward. Drop it just a tiny bit. Bend the elbows just a little bit. Hold it. Try to feel your tailbone lengthening towards the heels as the core really starts to get engaged here. Let the arms shake. Push back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. I want you to bend your knees, come onto the outer edge of the right foot, drop the left heel down, and then kind of imagine you're a spring. And I want you to feel like you're drawing your left ribs back towards the left thigh, but your left hand is really pushing down into the mat. Inhale, come up through center, switch sides, heels to the left, trying to draw the right ribs towards the right thigh as you keep pushing through the right hand. Inhale, back up through center. Do that one more time on each side. Back up through center, switch. Back up through center, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Go ahead and come onto the outer edge of the right foot. You can stack the left foot on top, or if you're not quite ready for that, just bend the knee and set the foot in front. Inhale, come up. Vasisthasana, side plank. Lift the hips up, pull the belly in. Reach the left arm over the ear. Inhale. Exhale, dip the hips down towards the mat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot forward. Inhale, come up, high lunge, give the arms a break. Interlace the fingers, push the palms of the hands up towards the sky. Lift the heart up as you lengthen through the side body. Exhale, frame the foot. Swing the left leg back, 3-leg down dog. Kick the heel up towards the sky as you rotate that inseam of the thigh up as well. And then push down through the right heel more. Start to draw the left knee in towards the nose, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, and then take the left knee towards the upper right arm. As you do that, take the left heel to the right thigh, bend the knee, and come onto the inner edge of the right foot, heel down. So you're like coming into a figure 4 side plank variation. Flex the left foot, reach the right arm up, bend the knees as much as you need to start to feel this opening the left hip. Take the wrist in circles. Exhale, take the right hand down, step it back, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, tiny chaturanga. A little more. We're going to get all the way down to the mat, but go like in small increments. Make it all the way down to the mat. Keep the toes tucked. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the knees up off the ground. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Heart lifts, heart lifts. Lift up, but the toes are tucked. Keep the elbows bent a little bit. Chest up. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Other side. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Either stack the right foot on top or step it in front. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Reach the right arm over the ear, lift the hips up. Inhale. Exhale, start to dip the hips down. Inhale, come back up. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Interlace the fingers, push the palms up, let the shoulders release. Exhale. Take the hands down to the ground. You're going to swing the right leg back, 3-leg down dog. Push through the left heel. Take the right heel up towards the sky. If you can see it, try to turn the right heel so it's going right up towards the sky. Then begin to draw the knee in towards the nose. Shift your weight over your shoulders. Take the right knee towards the left upper arm, and then take the right heel to the left thigh. Bend the knee so the foot can hook, and then drop the left heel down to the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Kind of bend into the left knee as much as you need to start to feel this right outer hip open. Exhale, set the left hand down, downward facing dog. Exhale, set the knees down. Just a quick wrist break about halfway through class. So you're going to flip the hands over. You can do one at a time or just do both at the same time. The tops of the hands are on the ground, so palms are facing up, fingers towards you. And while as you push into the wrists, try to move the fingers as much as you can. If you're doing just one at a time, go ahead and switch now to the other. And then flip them both over. Take the hands out so they're about 90 degrees. You can even turn them a little more if that's comfortable for you. And just take a few rounds of cat-cow. Last one. Good. Walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top or leave it like the little kickstand out in front. Inhale, reach the left arm up. You're going to bend your knees, both of them, and then try to lift the left knee up as high as you can. It's like Oompa Loompa. I don't know why, but that's how it feels. I feel like a little Oompa Loompa. Keep lifting the left leg up. Lift the heart up. Try to go back. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to go like this and fall into Wild Thing, right? So play with your edge here. Lifting up. Exhale, release the left hand down. Step the left foot forward. Drop the right heel down to the mat. And inhale, come up into Warrior Two. Take the wrists in circles. Really powerfully rooting through the knife edge of your back foot as you bend a little deeper into the left knee. Take the right hand down the back leg, reach the left arm up, reverse warrior. Take the left hand behind you, reach for the outer right thigh, lean back. Exhale, right hand down inside the foot. Turn the heart open, keep the left hand behind you. Exhale, set the left hand down, step it back, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, bend the elbows a little bit. Keep the weight just on the big toes. There's really not much weight anywhere else in the feet, but the legs are strong. Bend down, nice and slow. Keep the toes tucked. Lift the knees up. Shoulders roll back. Elbows squeeze towards each other. Try to glide the shoulder blades down your back. Lift the heart up. Maybe push up onto the hands. Keep the elbows bent. And then exhale back. Down dog. Other side. Inhale, forward plank. Run to the outer edge of the left foot. Stack the right foot on top. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Bend both knees. And then start to lift the right knee up towards the sky. As you do, lift the heart up. So it's like you're just pausing in that transition to Wild Thing. Or maybe you fall into Wild Thing.
Hips lift up a little more. Lift the heart up. Exhale, right hand down, step the right foot forward. Drop the left heel down. Inhale to Virabhadrasana 2. Let the wrists have a little dance party. Legs get some action here today too. Bend a little deeper, open the hips up. Really don't let the back leg get dead. I see that a lot. So really like fire up your quad and push through the outer edge of your back foot. Take the left hand to the back of the left leg, reach the right arm up. Reverse warrior. Then take the left hand, bring it off the back leg, and take it to the inner edge as far around as you can. To the right. Keep leaning back. Exhale, take the right hand down inside the right foot. Open the left shoulder up. Look up. Exhale. Frame the foot with your hands. Step back, plank pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, drop the right forearm down to the ground and then turn it 90 degrees. Come on to the outer edge of the right foot. Left foot stacks on top. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Take a nice big breath in. Start to reach the left foot up off the ground and maybe test your core and your balance by swaying it back and forth. Maybe take it in circles. Exhale, left hand down, come back up to both hands. Plank pose, switch sides, left forearm down, turn it 90 degrees, come onto the outer edge of the left foot, right foot stacks on top, right arm comes up. You could stay here or play with that right foot. Good. Exhale, come back up to the hands, down dog. Chin in towards the chest, release the neck. Really push through the fingertips. That'll help to give your wrists more of a break here. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. This time we're going to take the left foot to the right thigh and come into tree on the side plank. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Lift the hips up. Reach the left arm over the ear, get a nice big stretch. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, keep the foot in tree. Start to rotate the left hand down nice and slow and push back into down dog with tree legs. And step the left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee down, push the hips forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take the hands to the shoulders. And start to bring the elbows together. Just let the shoulders rest here too. So keep pushing into the hips, making big circles. Letting the elbows touch in the front, changing directions. And then release the hands behind the back. Inhale. Shoulders need that. Exhale, release. Take the right hand down inside the left foot and take the left hand to the left thigh and just push into the left thigh as you start to roll your chest up. Exhale, release. Tuck the back toes. Lift the left leg up into three-leg down dog. This time we're actually going to go into wild thing. So bend the right knee. Start to take the left foot behind you. Try to feel like your heel's going to come to the right shoulder first. Get that nice stretch for the hip. Start to straighten the right leg. Rotate onto the outer edge of the foot. That rotation should start to get you to be able to slowly bring the left toes down. Lift the hips up. Maybe float the right fingers back. Exhale, come back around, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Onto the outer edge of the left foot. Taking the right sole of the foot up to the thigh for tree side plank. Lift the hips up to draw the right knee back. Push into the left hand. Maybe stretch the right arm over the ear. Inhale. Exhale, leave the foot as it is. Nice and slow, start to come back around. Tree down dog. And then inhale, step the right foot forward. Left knee drops down. You can leave the toes tucked or untuck them, whatever is more comfortable for your knee. Let the hips push forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time you're going to draw the hands to heart center in prayer, and then bring the elbows towards each other. They don't have to touch. And then separate your hands so that just the wrists are touching. And then you're going to rotate the wrists around. So the wrists stay in contact with each other the whole time. Just a nice way to give the wrists a little like, thank you for holding me up and being so strong. Change directions. And then take the hands behind you. Weird index finger on top. Inhale. Exhale, push a little deeper. Take the left hand inside the right foot. Take the right hand to the outer right thigh. Start to push into the right thigh as you turn the heart up towards the sky. Exhale, frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, swing the right leg back. 3-leg down dog. You're going to bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Before you flip into wild thing, imagine your left heel's trying to reach towards, or the right heel's trying to reach towards the left shoulder. And then start to straighten the left leg. Start to bring yourself to the outer edge of the left foot. And then really delicately set the big toe down. Lift the heart up. Flip back. Exhale. Come back around. Adho Mukha, down dog. Last one, inhale forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower slow. So you can be like a little bounce here. Try to take your time, but don't let the hips dip. Keep the elbows in. All the way down to the stomach. Untuck the toes this time. Take the feet the width of the mat or maybe even off your mat. Walk the hands forward and then off your mat. Come onto the tenths of your fingers, the tips of your fingers to make tenths. Draw the elbows up and then begin to push into the fingers as you lift the heart up. Take a big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and lower yourself down. Bring the hands by the chest and push back up and come to sit down. Take the feet in front of you. Reach the arms up by the ears. Take a nice big inhale. Imagine like you are magic. And by lifting your arms up, you can like pull the toes in towards you. Maybe so much that your heels lift up off the ground. Keep the heels lifting if you've got that. Keep the toes flexing. Start to hinge from the hips and begin to fold forward. Nice and slow. Feel how much your legs are engaged here. Keep that engagement. Set the heels down. Exhale, fold. Draw the chin into the chest a little more. Go ahead and round your back. Start to release the muscles along the spine here. Inhale, release the hands. Draw yourself back so you're just balancing on the sit bones. Lift your feet up off the ground. And you can help them here holding onto the calves or the backs of the thighs. You can keep your knees bent and level with the floor, arms out, chest up. Or you can straighten the legs. Same thing though, chest up. Take a big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. One more time. Inhale, and then as slow as you can. Exhale through the mouth, and as you do, begin to lower yourself down as slow as possible to the mat. Take the feet wide, toes fall out. Arms by your sides, palms face up. Taking your final Shavasana here, your final pose. Letting all of that work you just did physically seep into the subtle body. This is our chance to allow the muscles to relax so that the energy channels that we just moved some blockages from through that physical work can start to flow here without any interference. And after a nice, yummy practice, even though only 30 minutes, you might start to feel a little sideways, right? Like almost that yoga drunk feeling. That's good. Start to deepen the breath. Invite some small gestures and movements back into the body. And in your own time and in your own way, take a short pause on your side. And then bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. We'll end class here together. Taking a moment to pause, to remind ourselves to go slow, to remind ourselves to do things with intention. So once you're seated, let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs or in your lap. Close your eyes. Become very aware of both of your sit bones driving down like two strong roots into the earth. See your spine as the trunk of the tree. And then everything like your arms and your neck and your head, your fingers are just branches. So from that strength that we built today, may that be a reminder for you that like any tall tree, they have a strong trunk, they have strong roots, and that is what enables them to sway and to move and to be flexible and to enjoy the good things in life and also manage the tough things in life. So may you take that strength with you today, and may you be reminded that you are not alone. You are just one incredibly beautiful tree in the forest of many. Go ahead and bring your hands together at heart. Bow the head slightly. Thank yourself for taking time out of your busy day to come and to practice yoga. Maybe challenging yourself or trying something new, testing your limits. I applaud you, and you should also applaud yourself for that. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, outside maybe for you, to do this practice. There are so many free videos, awesome free yoga videos at yoginiology.com/practice. So check those out. And while you're at it, go to yoginiology.com/thebook. We're doing this incredible project collecting stories from women around the world about why they do yoga, what their practice is like, and really getting these intimate looks
at the people that we see on the yoga mat, but that we really don't know that much about. So we're going to stop the kind of global assumption and fill in the blanks for people through these conversations. So you can see the stories that are already submitted by going to yoginiology.com, and you can also submit your own. So I really encourage you to do that. Thank you again for joining me. If there's any video you'd like to see, or if you have any questions, you can send me an email at yoginiology@gmail.com, or you can just comment below. Have a great day.